So I'm here at Christchurch Spitalfields, which is the last stop that I'm coming to on this City of London Festival of Bells Day. There have been many city churches ringing their bells all day long, either single bells ringing, multiple peals of bells. I'm not a technical bell ringer, I don't know all the differences, but it's been a wonderful day with all kinds of noises going on. Christchurch Spitalfields is just starting to ring again. It's not in the City of London, but it's part of this festival. Now, I've been to 14 churches today. We started off at St Paul's Cathedral, where we heard Great Paul being the largest swinging bell in the country, so I'm told, but it hasn't been rung apparently for 10-20 years because it was broken. It had a crack in it for a period of time. We then moved on to St Sepulchre, Newgate, which is also known as the Musicians' Church. And we saw people queuing there to ring bells. They were opening up to people who knew how to do bell ringing. They all looked very serious and competitive. So we just went past and looked inside the church, but heard the bells ringing. Then to St Mary Le Bow on Cheapside, the loudest peal of bells that we've heard all day by a long way, and also people that were queuing up to get in to ring the bells. So it was a magnificent sound. Then to St James Garlickhythe, which has one of my favourite signs in the City of London. Inside there's a sign saying, Christopher Wren, he builded this, which I have always enjoyed. Then we went on to St Michael Cornhill. We couldn't get into that one. St Magnus the Martyr down by London Bridge. Again, we couldn't get inside it, but we could hear the bells ringing there. Then had a quick sandwich in Seething Lane, where there is a bust of Samuel Pepys, the great diarist. And then right next to there is St Olave Hart Street, where they rang the bells. They started a bit late, I'm afraid, St Olave Hart Street. Not very good, I'm afraid, but we did hear a lovely peal coming from them. And then to All Hallows by the Tower, where we had to wait a while because they were having a pause before they started up a bit later. A planned pause, they weren't late, they started on time. We had a nice cup of tea at the cafe that they have attached to All Hallows by the Tower, which is outside and rather lovely. The sun was shining at that point. Then to St Margaret, Pattens, where there was some choristers practicing inside the church at the same time as the bells were ringing in the tower outside. That was rather lovely. Then St Katherine, Cree, where we could actually see the bell ringers. The door to the tower was open. You could see the bell ringers pulling on the ropes, ringing the bells at St Katherine, Cree. We then ran to St Mary Woolnoth, but just missed the bells. They just finished at St Mary Woolnoth by Bank Station. So then we went up to St Botolph, Bishopsgate, where we heard some bells ringing in the rain. It got a bit wet at that point. And then finally here to Christchurch Spitalfields, which is definitely our last one of the day. So it's been a great day. Really should encourage people to come down into the city, check out the churches. So much for history, art, sculptures and all kinds of things. So yes, bye for now.